what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Buy my book, Crack the Female Code, at CrackTheFemaleCode.com. All right. Benev has something he wants to say, and it's funny because it is exactly what we're doing this video about. So tell that story first.
So in my high school, I was a TA for this art class, and I had a dude in my art class. His name was Alex, a really cool dude, skinny skater guy, and he had one of the hottest girls in the school as his girlfriend. So one day I asked him, like, dude, how'd you get that girl? And all he said was, I just talk, man. That's it. I said, is that it? He said, yep, that's it. And that's all he told me.
All right, so did that help?
Nope. It helped so little that I forgot about it. I thought he was just bullshitting.
Yeah, that was going to say you thought he was bullshitting. So, all right, here's the deal. Here's the funny thing. What he said was very, very prophetic. In fact, what he said was very, very true. It's all about talking. But that being said, there's a lot more to it than just talking. Did you have something else to say?
For the story, that was about it.
All right. So here's what this video is about. It's about talking. Now there's an article, and it's in the Yahoo Finance. I don't know why it's in there because it doesn't seem to fit in that, but anyways, it is. It's scientists say men with one intriguing characteristic are more attractive to women. And as you read the whole thing, there's about 7 or 8, I don't know, maybe 10 paragraphs. It really doesn't give you shit, okay? But it's a very typical class, or, you know, like you take classes and they don't really tell you anything, but they don't really know they're not telling you anything. So here's what it says. Give you an idea. Take a look at a bunch of women's OkCupid profiles, and you'll be hard-pressed to find one that says, I'm looking for a guy who makes me laugh, loves trying new foods, and, oh, knows how to spin a mean yarn. Okay? And yet, new research suggests that storytelling prowess is a desirable quality in a guy, possibly because it signals that they are high status. Men, on the other hand, don't seem to be fazed by a woman's ability to tell a good tale, which is very true. All right? So, you know what, dude? Hey, this is Mike Colleen again. This is a Benev. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce Benev the last video. Maybe the last couple videos.
What's up, guys?
What?
What's up?
All right, so I'm doing a little hypnotic anchoring stuff with the Benev. I thought it'd be kind of a fun way because he was so boring in the last video. It's like, that's why we're making this video, because he's like, dude, I'm really fucking tired. So I was like, well, why didn't you tell me? This is what we call an anchor in NLP. He's going to laugh more. Watch. It's not done yet, is why. There's more. All right, so this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Buy my book, Crack the Female Code, at either MikeColleen.com or CrackTheFemaleCode.com. It's the same website, but the Crack the Female Code immediately takes you to the page to look at the books and buy them. All right, so we just did a video. In fact, you know, I want to bring up the article because it's really key to guys. You know, you guys spend all this money on trying to pick up on women and all that seduction and romance, and I'm telling you, it is so much easier. Was Last Night a Testament?
Yeah.
Hard or easy?
Pretty damn easy.
Freaking easy, okay? Sure, you're going to have to learn some processes and some things. Some hidden patterns is what it is. But once you do it a few times, you're like, dude, this is easy. I'm like, yeah, that's the point.
We just went into a coffee shop and we just talked for, I think it was 2 hours or so.
Mm-hmm.
And all what happened was all the girls slowly started to tune into the conversation. The ones that were walking by started to listen. The ones that were coming in were started to listen. And at one point, basically, we had 2 of these girls just staring and trying to listen to what we were saying.
Are you comfortable in that chair, or was that chair better?
Well, this was better.
Oh, you do? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish your story. So, 2 girls or what? But what did the words you used last night were like, dude, it was like a magnet. They were like,
yeah. This was close to when we were leaving, and Mike's typing something on his computer.
No, well, I think he told it to me, but it wasn't doing that. It was all night long.
Yeah. Well, the last thing when they were just stuck on.
Oh yeah, well, that was like ultra magnet.
Yeah. Basically, they didn't even look away.
Right.
He looked up and they were just looking at him, and I'm like, hey, dude, they're looking at you. And they wouldn't break eye contact.
Right, and I literally looked at him, because what happens, I had my headphones on, I was working on something, and I said, hey, Benev, I had music playing, and I noticed they were just, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, well, I'm sorry, was that really loud? And, and the one girl was, she didn't say nothing. I was like, and I looked at Benev, she just kind of starts giggling. I'm like, what's going on? Like, oh fuck. So when we left, or they left first, or did we leave first?
We left first.
Yeah, and then when we got in the car, Ben was like, "Dude, it was like it was a magnet." So that's not really the point of the video. The point of the video is, all right. You know, you get a lot of these courses that talk about high status, and they don't even know. They're trying to get you to do all this left male brain stuff. That is low status. That's beta. When you're doing what you think is alpha, most men, you're doing beta stuff. In fact, if you have to take a course that tells you a step 1, step 2, step 3 process, you're actually doing alpha stuff. You're copying, or I'm sorry, beta stuff. You're copying, which is acting like a beta. There's a way to be beta. Those courses don't even tell you, alpha, excuse me. They don't even tell you how to be alpha. They just say, follow these steps. If you're following steps, you're being beta. That is not alpha, okay? You know what's funny? If you have to walk around going, I'm alpha, trust me, you're not alpha. Do I ever talk about that?
Mm-mm.
This is probably the first time I've mentioned it, probably a year on a video, huh?
Yeah.
Or 9 months or whenever I first met you. Because who gives a shit about that? That's such a... If you care about being an alpha, that means you're really insecure. That means you don't know how to access that part of your brain, which is what my course is about. I will never teach you sit like this. One shoulder, one. They say keep one shoulder asymmetrical, one lower than the other, which is in tilt your head. Oh Jesus Christ! If you're doing stupid shit like that, you're gonna look like a jackass in the club. I guarantee it. Have you ever seen a guy doing stuff like that? Like you can tell, like what's he doing?
Remember the time when we went to the Matrix and there was that little Asian dude, like the gang member?
Yeah, he's
type
trying to
dude?
act all
Yeah.
alpha.
And he was basically walking around in circles, like kind of like I'm marking my territory.
Yeah, that was fucking weird. And did the girls talk to him?
Nope.
Nope, because he's displaying beta male status. If you have to be a tough guy is beta male status, and you don't realize that, okay? Sorry, my nose itches like a motherfucker. All right, so let's get back to what this video is about. So what were we talking about out there?
Talking about basically how I talk to you is how I talk to girls, is how I talk to salespeople. It's just about being natural, not
All right.
putting up a front.
All right, so what I said as we took a break, I said, all right, have you noticed that everything I'm teaching, really, there's one core piece. It's just talking, just being normal. And because a lot of times, a lot of guys try to act a certain way. The minute you're acting is the minute she's not going to be attracted. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it.
I think, pretty sure we've all seen like the tough guy act, like I'm super cool, and you were just telling me about this dude, you know, online, the LA dude or whatever.
Yeah, let's not don't throw no more names. Okay,
What?
don't do that. Okay.
No names.
Sorry, he's talking about all these people from high school. He's throwing their names out there. I'm like, dude, I don't think they'd appreciate that. So, all right, talking about this dude.
Yeah, basically this dude.
I tell you what, listen, I gotta blow my nose. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Hold that story. Can you hold the story? All right, so he was talking about these guys that teach dating pickup stuff. And, well, go ahead.
So these guys, they're dressing real funky. Like they have weird clothes. They've got weird rings, tattoos, and makeup.
And
just
hair
like-
up to here. And
A wardrobe that's really just out there.
how do they talk? Totally normal? Or
Kind of like
way out there!
Hollywood Pirates or something like that.
Yeah.
So he was just telling me that if you do that with a girl or with anybody, a dude, a girl, anybody,
Yes, it's
they're-
weird.
yeah, they're gonna think you're straight up weirdo.
Mhm.
And
Do you think
Always
those
awkward.
guys can actually go and actually meet a corporate woman, someone who graduated from Harvard, Yale, or even, you know, you get what I'm trying- or do you think they're limited to a certain segment of society?
they can talk to a few people. Like they can go to those weird clubs that the weird people go to, but they
Don't
wouldn't
want
be
to use
able.
weird, but I get not your style.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
But they can't go to. They can't dress like that. Can't even walk into a coffee shop, man.
Could I?
Yeah.
Could I attract professional women?
Mm-hmm.
Teenage girls?
Yep.
College girls? Could I go to a strip club?
Yeah.
Could I go to one of those, his word, not mine, weird places?
Yeah.
All right. And I guess, and could I pick up on those women?
Mhm.
Does it freaking matter? Now, for those guys, it's a very slim sliver of people that they can interact with because they're thinking, well, I've got to be this really weird pink hair to the roof, you know, all that shit. And it's just like, dude, you don't. It's like, what they're really saying is they don't really understand what they're doing. They don't actually, and they've figured out some gimmicks, and it seems to attract certain people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your point?
My point is basically they're not really coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like last night we were at the
Genuine.
coffee shop. Yeah.
Right.
We talked for 2-3 hours, and it was just like without trying. It was just us two having a good time, just back and forth, and just that got the girl's attention. I don't want to have to walk into a coffee shop with eyeliner
Or
You know what
fingernail
I'm saying?
polish.
or something,
It's
whatever.
just not your style, huh?
No.
Well, here's the cool thing. Even if you do like eyeliner, even if you do like fingernail polish, that is not what's going to give you this. I don't want to use the word this power, but it gives you this. What I teach in my course, it doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter if you have tall hair, short hair, pink hair, black hair. It does not matter. What matters is learning how to be genuine from inside. And okay, here's what I mean. Remember, as I said in all my videos, the right brain is the internal brain. That's the female brain. Her mating system's connected to this. Mother Nature designed her that way on purpose because if a man can learn how to open up to his right brain, that's a man that's using both sides of his left male brain and right female brain. That's a guy that's intelligent. That's a guy that's going to get ahead in life. And her mating system is unconsciously wired for that. So if you're having to wear high heels, pink hair, mohawks, fingernail polish, earrings, piercings, eyeliner. If you're having to do all those things, here's the deal. Those are all external because they're outside. What her mating system was looking for is this internal sense of being, this internal connection coming from the right brain, technically, which is called the internal world.
I think when you guys find out for the first time what that really is, it's gonna blow you away.
Right. It'll when I open you up to it, you're going to be like, "Whoa, what the fuck is this?" You'll be shocked, huh?
Yeah. I think dude, you'll always remember that. Like, guaranteed. Even if it lasts for just a short while, you'll always remember it.
But you can access it a lot faster now, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Now here's the deal. I walk around in that world because you're a lot more aware of what's going on around you. I don't want to get too sidetracked. So all right? So the point of the video is what we're talking out there about being what in one word?
Being genuine.
Genuine. So what I said to Ben was, look, haven't you noticed that the same thing I keep telling you about talking to women is just be yourself. It's the same thing in sales. So we went to a mattress store. I'm looking for a new mattress. And we went in, and what happened? What was the guy like? Was he totally genuine and down to earth?
Pushy, rushy.
Tried to impress us with his sales techniques. Now, I've been trained in all kinds of sales. And I'm looking at this guy, like he's using like pressure sales and you're just like manipulation sales. That is so outdated. If you want to learn how to sell people faster in a way that is comfortable without manipulating them or controlling them or pressuring them or any of that bullshit. When someone pressures you, what does it do?
You don't want to buy anything. You just want to get away from them.
It pushes you away. Same thing I teach you with women.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead.
Last night when all those women were, trying to listen in, and we weren't really even talking to them. We were just kind of doing our
No,
own
stop.
thing.
Don't. Okay. We weren't really? That means we kind of were.
We
Did I?
weren't.
Did I?
No.
Did you?
Mm-mm.
Did you do anything?
Nope.
Did I?
Nope.
No. Yeah, you can't. You got to be really more crisp on this because they're going to be like, "What do you mean you weren't really?" It's like we weren't at all. And that. All right, guys. This is what I'm trying to say. One of the coolest things is if you ignore women, they're drawn to you. Now here's the challenge though. If you're trying to ignore them and do this kind of shit, and they'll pick up on that because there's something called awareness. You could be looking at a book, but your awareness is on her. She'll pick up on that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
In a heartbeat. There's some key techniques. Now I'll briefly explain it. Now your awareness has to be on you. Now right now you're like, what the hell is he talking about? So let's say you're reading a book, so you're looking at the book, but your awareness is over here. Like, you ever, not looked at someone, but out of the corner of your eye, you kind of put your awareness on them? If you're doing that, they can feel that, especially women, because women are opened up to the right brain. So when I started writing my book, my first book, Cracked Female Code, I was so, I had to get this book done. I was so excited, and it was hard work, and I had to stay focused. I blocked out the world, man, for a year. I was like, I'm blocking everything out. I'd go to coffee shops, put my headphones on, Because, man, I had thought after thought. I had to get it down. All of a sudden, women wanted to talk to me. I was like, what the hell's going on here? And they're all trying to get my attention. Blah, blah, blah. I thought, is it because I'm totally focused and I'm not trying to pick up on women? The minute I stopped trying to pick up on women is the minute I started getting them. And I mean easily.
Pretty much what happened last night.
It's exactly what happened last night. Because actually, we didn't go there. We went there to sit down and go, okay, how are we going to set this thing up? Blah, blah, blah. We're doing a project right now. And so, it's a project for my business. And so, it was just like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, here we are, we're really focused on something. Boom, everyone's trying to talk to us. So then what I did do is, as I described in the last video, I did go into some patterning. There's a list of things I was writing down today for him. Like, look, all I'm doing really is, last night I did a pattern combined with what I said in the last video, descriptive languaging. That's all I did. And I might have done some internal languaging patterns too. Actually, if I did, I wasn't conscious of it at all. And that's kind of what the course is about. The more you learn how to do this stuff, the more natural it becomes. Like I started to say, when you go to work and you pick up on the phone, are you going, okay, here's how I'm supposed to answer the phone, step 1. Here's how I'm step 2. Are you doing that? No, you go to work, the phone rings, hello, blah, 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 blah. You don't even think, do you?
Mm-mm.
That's how you talk to a woman. You just don't think. You just like, hey, what's going on? And I said to Benov just a minute ago, look, if the girl doesn't like your form of communication or talking, you go, oh, well, no, and she starts being rude. You go, oh, no problem. Hey, let me help you out. There's a guy over here. I want to introduce you because maybe you'd like to talk to him. And say, see you later. Bye. You don't have to talk to her. If she's being disrespectful and rude, get the fuck out. Why? Why should you put up with someone's disrespect and rudeness? If they don't like you, it's a free country. Walk along. What are you thinking?
I think most dudes will never even think of that. It's like they want.
They're going to try to impress her. They're trying to keep her interested. The minute you try to impress a woman, the minute you try to keep her interested, you are displaying beta male status. The minute you're trying to use a technique to get her interested, attracted, turned on, you lose. You know, I know I've said this in the last videos, but do you really see the difference between my course and the other ones?
Yes.
I will teach you how to speak her language in a way that triggers her mating system, but the core is you can't. Man, it's a challenge because it's like you can't do it because, oh, I like you. The minute you do that, it's fucking lost. That's why when I took you to the mall, I said, okay, we're going to do one thing specifically. Don't go past it. Talk to her with your awareness inside and then move on. It's something I'll have you go over and over because then your emotional system catches it. And it's like, oh, because now you start feeling women put their energy on you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're walking away. And when you walked away, didn't at the Macy's in Terralinda, didn't the girl go, oh, well, what? And she tried to bring you back, huh?
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
Pretty damn good. It's a new sensation for sure.